Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome yourselves to another R6 Pro League review. It's David here in Jalnar.
Yo.
We're going to be doing some of the recent invitationals. One map from the playoffs. Well, this video will be a nice group stage match. Bank, BDS versus Oxygen. Quite a lot happens. But yeah, let's get into a nice French EU team and a North American team. Let's the bands. Okay, talk about the bands.
So far they're unusual.
No, they're really not. Zero is a bit unusual, but in Bank, Zero is very strong because you can just run around the building firing cameras into windows. Let's start around. Nuke, very common, because Nuke is very strong. You can sneak up on people. You can grenade through floors. Frag grenades, the invisibility, very meta. Mira, always strong, especially strong on this map, in the basement site, just where we're going first. And Azami, always very strong. Put up centrally bulletproof barricades. PDS are taking us to the basement.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on the operators here?
Some unusual choices, at least as far as the games we play.
Yes. You can see the logic in Pulse. Lots of information when you're on the base from
And if you,
up to down.
if you know they're going to be coming in the ground floor and dropping hatches, Pulse is a good way to head that off.
Well, generally they open the hatches and then they try to open servers, just like Goyle's Goyling. But the wall's there and then plant an A. You've got a hatch above for to cover anyone coming in. You've got the Twitch DMR, the Dokubi, the Havana's the hatch goddess. We have no Capitals coming with two breaching charges. That was Shaiko getting slapped right off the start.
Oh, wow, yeah. Resolution, in my view, is incredibly low.
Try to... And then put some sound on. I'm trying it without sound because it's hard to hear you over the game sometimes, but...
There we go, that's much better now.
Yeah, the Twitch getting rid of the Goyle canisters.
Definitely a use for Twitch that wasn't there when she started.
Goyle doesn't exist. I mean, it is still
Exactly.
Twitch's basic, what she's for, because it's just destroy utility, innit?
Take out traps.
Oh, look at them. Hey, clearing the map, full clear from the top floor.
Oh. It didn't end well.
Nobody died.
Yep, but someone nearly did. Although that someone was Goyo.
Sneaking in garage. Take it, they got... I think Dokubi's hacked the cameras. They killed Chaiko in opening it, right?
Right enough, yeah, so probably the next thing they did was hack the cameras.
Assuming they could have been in there. The Habana not for hatches is interesting. Habana for the wall is an unusual choice. Usually bring...
Hunting already.
No, not quite. Oh no, they are. Sneaking in.
Yeah.
Smoke. Yep, they've slapped everyone except Breedy. Yeah, there we go. That was pretty brutal. They snuck in the corner. Okay, I don't have control over this. The Habana pellets, like here,
Yeah.
Now this is the benefit to Havana because it's a crouch hole, exactly where you need it to be, and
They had no idea to expect it.
no. And Shiro rips the C4, but then dies to who? Yana? No, to Dokkaebi. That's why they've opened the other angle behind servers. So they've got Yana and Garage as well at the crossfire. They took some nice control. That's how you play that. Who was Capital?
Good question.
Must be above somewhere.
He was maybe on a hatch.
There's somebody on the stairs there. Could have been him. See the silhouette run down the stairs?
Oh, yeah.
Someone on the hatch as well would be really strong. Well, there's no way on that side. Poor Breedy. Poor Sol. Probably the best support player in the game just now, but unlucky. Oh, we're getting the Solace.
Legion.
Are we going? Staff open. Notice how they're going staff open before they go top floor. That's worth commenting on.
Yeah, indeed.
The thing about staff open is they defend above. Now that's how you play it. And they get no wall denial. Even though the meta tends to be the open square wall, which Solace is reinforcing currently. And then get someone in to plant in the kitchen. And all the hatches.
Yeah, indeed. And it's probably worth a few castle mains taking a look at what the castle player here actually does, which is most likely not barricade everyone into or out of sight.
Castle. We've got to rotate
No idea.
into
Yep.
towers right there. That's probably what they'll castle off. Down there.
Indeed.
Yep, Renshiro. Oh no, castled above.
Oh, there we are. Castle on banana.
Not really, but close enough.
No, he just ran.
Oh right, the
Legion
guy.
just ran past the castle barricade.
It wasn't on banana. It wasn't on banana.
That was pointing out to banana anyway.
Banana is there. It's the curvy bit. That bit's not banana.
Alright.
He's playing. He's got that there so that Legion can play in the little office area without getting peeked from the window. Because again, you play above here, which means attackers want to come above. You've got the buck specifically for that, and they have barricades on the side. But they've got rotates.
Oh, one of them. Yep.
Oh, something happened. The volume there. But they've got another rotate into archives. Like they've got one into tellers right there and then one into archives here. So they'll be extended. There's probably a castle barricades there and over here somewhere as well. All extended.
Yep, they're taking over the vast majority of the ground floor.
Gonna have to.
Mm-hmm.
Switch again. P90. Yes, and they've castled from lifts into lobby. Yeah.
Oh, that's how you get that. Excuse the noise, I appear to have banshees outside my window.
Do not hear anything.
That's good.
No. So smoke's above as well, that's interesting. The roaming smoke's always an interesting choice because smoke's utility is kind of for the end round. Also, smoke barbed wire. Could Couldn't have told you Smoke had barbed wire. Put so much focus into defending above that they've just come in below. Although, I wouldn't like to try to open the square wall without taking top squares.
Yeah.
There goes Flames.
Yeah. It's the end of Solus.
Does Vertical know? Does he have info in that hand? He's looking at almost perfectly through the wall. Lucky Fact's got the W7M skin and the SMG11, not the BDS skin. That's heresy when you're a BDS player. Yes, but oh my god, that was a swing. Nice shot on SMG11. That's the strength of top square. There goes Legion. There goes the smoke.
Oh yeah.
Breedy on castle. You'll see Breedy doing the support a lot. They're ready to jump in the window. It'd be good if smoke grenades worked in this game. Breedy did his best there. Breedy's been putting a 1vx clutch every round so far. Look at the Shaiko.
Something right there.
I didn't know where he was. He got killed by Yana, right? No? Yeah, he got killed by Yana. He must have been on site. Or maybe flanking. Can we see him when Breedy turns round? Any orange outlines? Is this an orange outline?
No. Oh.
No. Blue outlines. Unfortunate for Breedy there.
Indeed.
This is part of BDS's problem. Like, a lot of time they need just Shaiko to activate. He's has to be on the ball. He usually sits like millimeters away from his monitor as well. He's not doing here.
I've tried that and it's really, really sore on the eyes.
Yes, it will be. Went top
Not
floor.
just because I grew up in the era when all monitors were CRT.
Look at this.
That is odd.
It's not. It really isn't. Let me go rotate there. Castle this
right, it
opens.
blocks off the line of sight to the other office.
Was there a frost? No. The frost in the vault. It makes this like a fortress. You can play in here, you're safe from the windows, you're safe from any breaches. It's great. You can just shoot through.
Vice versa, if you're behind CEO desk and they come in where you're looking now.
Yeah. It's an interesting castle for the top floor. The thought is there. Must be planning a downstairs roam. Right. My god, Noor is already in. The attackers lineup has been pretty consistent. Like Vertical's been Dokkaebi every round. Noor's has been Yana and Foxy's been Twitch. Although Shaiko's been Falk every round. Might have saw that Twitch drone coming there.
Yep, definitely did. We shot the previous one.
Okay, knew he was coming. Got slapped that time. Liquefy's also one of these. I see the idea that Castle Barricade now. It means they can play in archives, and that rotate is still available. They won't get caught. Like if they have to retreat down through the hatch, they won't get slapped from Somebody holding open area. That was awful shooting from Sweater there. Psycho finally gets a kill. Why did you get two? The Vertical wasn't Dokubu before. Must have been Nurs that was Dokubu before, because Vertical doesn't have any kills.
That's odd.
There has been a Dokubu in a Yana every round.
I know Yana was about that spot in the lineup last round.
No, last round it definitely was Nurs, it was Yana. She came in and killed them all upstairs. There's the ace, doing the ace things. They've actually opened the left wall. Probably like contest anyone pushing across. Did they see him? Did they see them feats? So he's opened the wall and then he's dropped to hunt for the Solace. We've seen them use the Solace Kidget. Oh, Psycho. Psycho has activated, and then you go. Vertical's now got the strong position. Oh, and there's a crossfire into the site. Like that wall's open.
Oh yeah.
The wall of Janitor's open, which is where he gets got from. Everybody just folds down on him. That was good. Nice BDS.
They wanted defenders.
No, it's still on attackers.
Huh, I thought defenders won the first round.
No, we killed them all. No, remember we came in with the Hibana thing? Yeah.
Once Shaiko was going, that was that, yeah. Idiot.
The bank is attacker favoured. So attacker leaning and wins. We've got ourselves a cheeky Echo, who is immediately running up the stairs to get the hatches.
And Shaiko's playing Pulse.
Yeah, someone else was in Pulse the first round.
Yeah, Shaiko was Balk again.
No, this time they're reinforcing hatches, I'm assuming, because they've got Cade. Liquefac on a Cade, that's an interesting one. He's got the shotgun as well. Does Renshiro have the shotgun?
I don't know, actually. I did recently the thing advocating to bring Cade with shotgun on that site.
It's personal preference.
Yeah, unless you have a mute with shotgun to make the rotate. Or smoke.
Cade shotgun, oh, Echo's playing in garage, that's a old one. With the shield. Watching anyone pushing down the dirt tunnel. The Cade juggling the electric block. Getting my hand licked. Someone else is coming along to see what's happening. Right.
And I'm just creeping down the green stairs.
Yeah, looking to sneak up on them and holding that position's fine, but they've got the ball open. Like Breedy's watching that angle.
For it.
Yeah. I don't know why Liquefac's there. Also, this is interesting.
Yeah, normally I would reinforce that wall.
What's the significance of the pattern though? Because we've got a hole at the top, and it's like the put your litter in the bin guy without the bin.
Oh yeah.
Goodbye. Oh my god, we've got a Maverick. Open the hatches, that's... Thatcher's up. That's an odd one.
Yeah.
Thatcher without the frag grenade really hurt him. Also, all the hatches they could electrify. They've electrified the lobby hatch.
Oh. Really something about the strategy they use.
Might actually be stronger than reinforcing the one next to the ball they've opened. It's probably kind of 50-50. Sweater's Dokkaebi. What was a Dokkaebi? It's always someone else. And Dizzy's dead. Shaiko first one to die again. I'm interested in BDS going to attack because this is taking them a lot of time to get all this open. Maverick thing. They're doing the same thing with Habana. I think they might expect it this time. Didn't bring the Twitch to get rid of the go canisters. So the Hannah does it with a frag grenade. It is like a fact because he can hold a really nice angle through this wall.
Yeah, there are a few good angles here.
Oh, they've got the echo drones. Lucky nobody came in garage. I mean, obviously we're watching it, but someone should really try to clear out the echo. They've got no projectile denial, so they could have grenaded him. Yep, there we go. That's the left hatch. No, the echo disrupted it, and then the C4 got planter. Try planting, and the echo thing happened. And then the C4 came through from Renchiro, and that was the end of that. Time takes it. Just need to clear. If they'd sent someone in to try to get rid of the echo or disrupt the echo, that would have solved that problem, but they didn't. Oxygen's one of these teams that's kind of. They're never near the top of their table, but they're good. It's bizarre. Back to open area. Does it seem set up as before? No, they've an Oryx. An Oryx and a Solace. There's Solace before.
Yep, we've got Castle again, probably the same idea.
Probably. Oryx will be interesting because there are 2 hatches in the site and 3 hatches off the site to come up.
Right.
Well, Castle on the end too. Tellers.
Yep. Although he's left the.
There's the 2 rotates again. Yes, he has. Probably Castle the dot here. Again, a Lens is playing in Tellers and Archives. Acing open the wall from the window. This is interesting. What's the idea of this being open?
Very.
Stop from mall.
Yeah.
Maybe so that a Lens can watch through. I don't know if you can see that from inside. Maybe somebody in top square will be able to see in, but I don't know how a Lens would be able to see in from. Archives. We'll see. Watch again.
Taking out the default cam.
A beep beep. Is Oryx above?
I haven't seen Oryx actually.
The proximity alarm kind of makes me think Oryx will be near it. His utility. It was Legion before, wasn't it? Yeah, Oryx is in the janitor's closet. Oh, it's smoke. There's two up there. One probably has Oryx. Valkyrie got. There was Sledge. Must be top 4 somewhere, but there's Oryx dead. Lost the fight barely to Twitch. Wasn't the best tournament for Renshiro. Dropping hatch and prone.
That's one way to do it.
Just in case anyone's watching the window. The site. Because you drop and you're landing totally in cover.
More to the point, your actual time being visible to anyone watching you drop is minuscule compared to the amount of time it takes for your feet to sail through.
Twitch drone sneaking into sight is a bit sad. Especially if you get Solace. So, Sledge getting blown up in the door stock. Effect flank.
Yeah.
Just the Dokkaebi.
Just mowing them down now. Oh.
Kinda missed there, but the time still ran out. That was a bit of a whiff. That's 3-3 on defence.
Wow.
Very even. And it was all down to the gunners on BDS activating, which, you know, why would they do it now? TTO, because they're going to attack, so. Oh no, there's one more defense, is that? Yeah, one more. Taylor's Archives. It's an odd site. Maestro.
Yeah.
Well, the plan here will be.
Most of the time it's used as the fourth pick.
Well, you don't need a fourth pick.
Yeah, exactly.
What's Cade for? What are we going to do here?
Certainly different. Maestro, I can see a couple of options, but
Well, we've stuck a Maestro cam here behind the desk in Tellers. What the other one is. We've opened a lot of sight holes and one all
yeah,
here into the.
I was about to say, because my first thought was making that electrified, but they've opened it.
Yeah. I mean, there is a wall at the bottom of the main stairs. And
yes.
Tellers.
That's one
Got
to
a
electrify.
T and a Rooney.
So it's reinforced, but it's not electrified.
No, it's open.
The wall.
No, it's open.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No idea what the
Hard to
electrified.
see in this resolution.
It is. He's still got both electric foots in his pocket. Is he putting it in the ball there from loan office? No? They've reinforced it for some reason. Maybe they'll play an open area?
It's not
But
impossible.
there's the second Maestro. That's the first one we saw behind the desk, right?
Yep.
A lens, come on, man.
Oh.
Yeah, that's up above the opposite door. Or up above the printer, kind of. We're both on the same side. Okay. The BP up on the stairs. What is this about? Why are you doing this? Zofia, Ash, and Yana.
I guess they're. Well, they've probably seen the number of head holes for shooting. They're thinking blow them all wide open.
Look at all the claymores. This is a very claymore map because people do tend to dive out of like CO window and things. They have actually reinforced the wall from loan office. Yeah. And electrified it. I'm using Dokubi's EMP grenades to get it open. Guess that cuts off a rotate round into open area.
Yeah. Yeah, they now have a straight angle on that they can snipe right the way down the corridor.
I've also tried to C4 someone in square stairs and not got them. Zofia. Oh. Maestro just took out Ash. Bottom. Green stairs, that's interesting.
Reloading that Alda takes so long.
Just get 81 bullets, man.
Yeah.
Bottle pretty far. Just tease him. And he's also getting an angle into sight because that wall's open. There goes Zofia to liquefy. Yep, I'm watching all. They've opened the wall, but it also gives the defenders angles when you've got basically a DMR. And he's retreating. Okay, there goes Shaiko for the ace.
Oh,
this has just become like a battle through that hole. You can see all the way through the map, basically.
Yeah.
One way to stop him swinging, yeah? Oh dear.
He wasn't down there.
No, but the Maestro was. They knew the Maestro had been down there, remember?
Yeah.
Yep. Holding both sides of the stairs there were really very effective. Someone's had a banana.
Yours to still be unopened.
It's open. Was it not a scan?
No, it seemed to be full.
And all the energy drinks like had the branding covered. Like black tape around them. Not sponsored. BDS are more on the same page than Oxygen. Look at them all with their BDS backgrounds, and then Oxygen don't have it. Oxygen one. We got, where are we going? We're going to the basement. Shocking. Solace. Warden. Are you expecting smoke, please?
That's an interesting choice.
Breedy with the all of them are smokes, right? He's the Twitch might have them. Liquefact. Liquefact's unusual for Twitch, and you'll see why in a minute. Breedy likes a bit of a thermite. Breedy is the best support player. Right.
I should probably study how he therms.
And there are other. Well, more watch his defences, because you thermite pretty well. The guy that's on. I don't know, it's the LATAM team, is also really good. I can't remember who it is. I can't even remember the team. It's annoying. Nice. Oh my god. Topped off the Twitch. Monty is very strong on this site. As you can walk down dirt and get control of the. Everybody's changed. We get a bloody buck on Breedy.
Yeah, it looks like they haven't at all done what BDS expected.
They've not brought a lot of utility that the Solace can counter. Like nobody other than Yana's got anything that Solace can spot.
Yeah, indeed.
They've went really low tech. The Warden and the Jaeger are probably scarier because there's a lot of throwables here. They've got Maverick, but I'd almost say their primary hard breach is probably the Buck with secondary hard breaches. They're using Maverick as well to open the hatches. Renshiro likes himself a bit of a sledge. Are they playing somebody with a shotgun in the... Yep. This is a popular setup. Like the shotgun behind the shield with the two ADSs. Stop people pushing down here.
Interesting place to put the ADSs though.
Well, it's to stop you getting blown up. You're
Yeah.
playing the shield. They have to be in front of the shield.
They do have to come all the way in order to shoot them right enough.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a smoke, sometimes a warden, because the warden has the same shotgun and won't get flashbanged. But of course the smoke can do this. Slow down that. Shield. Shield doesn't protect him from toxic gas. I think this round you're going to learn something really important about a game mechanic. Third ADS is at the bottom of the stairs. They're really playing this. They don't want anyone pushing from below either. He just has to be here and play his life. He's used all his utility now. It's just Shadows below. Oh, it was actually Monty that killed him. He turned away and Monty shot him in the head. That's not even reinforced, so Buck's just opening it. Then we'll get Brede doing his planting. He's in the room ass first. Right, this is important, right? Watch what happens. Right, so Brede gets killed by the nitro cell, right? So watch the nitro cell. It comes in, bounces off Monty's shield, right? So Monty's protected from the nitro cell by his shield, right? Like, he doesn't take full explosive damage because he's got the shield. But even though Brede is pretty much directly behind him, the shield doesn't affect anyone other than Monty. Doesn't protect anyone other than Monty from explosives. Which is and probably important to know if you're ever relying on a Monty to protect you while you're planting.
Oh yeah.
Then
also important to know if you're facing that setup from a...
Chico just drops and gets murdered.
Oh.
I mean, any setup like that, like the rush we do in Border, like Villa, planting concrete, there's lots of places where people try to hide behind a Monty.
Indeed. So if we know that we can C4 whoever's behind them.
Yep. No, bananas open.
Oh, yeah.
A split. Look at the size of our mouse mats. Absolute monstrous mouse mats.
Twice the area that I actually have available for my mouse.
Yes. At least for me. Now they've went top floor instead of below. They're opening the wall on the right as well. They brought Maestro. Maestro immediately. Both impacts to open the two rotates, and then he's pistol to open the wall there. Don't have any shotgun operators. They've got themselves a nice bomb high with the AUG. So we're not bringing the oxygen MP5K skin. Someone's going to play out watching stock. Like, you see a lot of teams play out a shield, like here-ish. You can watch stock and you can watch down here.
I've almost fallen to that in the past.
Got ourselves a nice mellow sigh. Putting our wob bobs down. Dropping the hatch. Didn't seem what they've done over to the other side. We've seen CO. The Observer didn't take us over there. Please, Mr. Observer.
We want to see what's happened.
See, this is what I mean about Liquefact being unusual on Twitch. He still runs F2. Without the grip, that is.
Ridiculous.
challenging.
Mm.
We've done a similar setup. So the site's kind of empty. Using the Twitch zone to spot the evil eyes and then coordinate for the frag grenades to get it.
Yeah.
Hopefully there wasn't a Midas. I didn't see one. Did they get the evil eye? Looks like they did.
Yeah, I think they did.
Smoking off the rotates. Nobody's went in though.
Dokkaebi took a bit of damage there. Oh, and
There goes
there goes
Melisai.
Melisai.
Shaiko. Where he's went.
Racking up the kills again.
Well, Wickifax went in. Wickifax and Banana, right? Yeah, Wickifax and Banana. It's just Foxy and Dream. Shaiko's square stairs, and there we go. Shaiko ARX is terrifying.
You don't want to come up against it.
You mean he's dead now? It is terrifying. Really, a nice yin bling flashy thing. Just a maestro. Oh, there we go. I mean, Suku got him. He was just. That was Twitch. It's always entertaining to see like how they have their keyboards and things because they always have them at odd angles.
Yeah, you see some interesting ones.
Dokkaebi again.
It's like
I think every round we've had a Dokkaebi.
if you look across the desks in a school classroom, you'll see folks sort of they have their sheet of paper or their notebook or whatever they're using at a 45-degree angle, and they've got one arm looped round it and their head right down beside their pen.
What is happening here? At the start of the round, the debris here appears like someone's shotgun it, but no one's there, and there's not a wall there. It's just appearing.
That's very odd. Must be someone under the stairs.
Everybody's here.
It's not
They
shown.
just spawned.
Yeah. Weird.
There's no likely to be someone above, right?
Hmm.
Must have been Valkyrie shooting a message board or something. I just don't see it. That's an interesting evil eye. I mean, the same castle set up. BD on the buck. We've got a shield in janitor's closet. With the hatch open, that could be really strong. Solace spotting IQ. I think IQ spotting Solace?
I'd imagine so. If she's looking. It does seem logical that having the same power, if they can see each other, they counter each other.
Right, so first step, open that door. Then you just need to open the wall and then you can go in and plant in the kitchen. There goes the evil eye. That's
Yeah.
Flores is one of the strongest attackers in the game.
Yeah.
Do you know where Foxy is? Yeah, they do.
Oh.
They figured it out.
Definitely.
That was like a headshot with a grenade. They're probably scanning for. There's not a Jaeger, so. You really need the Jaeger, right?
Yeah.
Now they've got the view over sight. That was nasty. There's not a Dokkaebi. No, there is a Dokkaebi. But like that's. See here. That's the gap in the phone.
Oh yeah.
The Solace counter Dokkaebi? Is Dokkaebi hacking that? I think so.
Yeah, I think he must be right there. So that's Dokkaebi got the cameras.
It'd be a good way to go for a C4 on a Dokkaebi. Solace
Yeah.
spotting or hacking.
But yeah, basically, everything attackers do that's even slightly electronic, Solas can see it. Even looking at your phone.
Yes, I knew that.
Which makes me wonder. I've never known IQ's power to do that.
IQ's power definitely does that. Like I've went into the, like, you know when you're attacking the middle floor in cafe.
Oh yeah.
I've went into the kitchen and shot Maestro through the floor with a pistol because he's on his cameras.
I must just always use it against teams that don't bother using their cameras.
Buck just walking in. The castle is.
Oh,
How Dokkaebi just winning all the fights.
Flores planting.
That was
Oh,
unlucky. Shaiko ducking in and out behind that doorway. So what did they do there? What was that round? They went in above, got the verticals. They opened the wall.
yeah.
Or the door from square. So now anyone in square can watch into kitchen. So they can't play kitchen. Did he come in the window? I don't know where he came in. But they got the Dokkaebi on the main stairs. They've got Buck and the tellers. Totally surround the site. Absolutely slap them. Push your way in, force your way in. I'm assuming Shaiko dropped from above.
There was someone came in front her window. I could see the silhouette.
And then
Probably actually.
this is beautiful. Boom. You could taste that.
Yeah. It was probably Flores. It was in the.
Flores was plant.
Yeah. Probably came in the printer window and planted in that doorway and then just head back there.
Isn't the plant going down? You knew the trade was coming. Flores behind the bomb. Yeah, you see the Flores.
There's someone on the left of the view there. I figured it was probably Flores.
That is.
Yeah, someone there.
Oh no, Cases out, you're right.
Yep.
Match point, BDS. They did win basement before, but they were lucky, right? Because, like, we had C4 in the Monty. They went for the Monty play, and it didn't work out for them. Capcan.
Oh. Always cruel when they run that. They've opened the hatch themselves.
Yeah. I think every team's done that so far. Or every round that's happened. That particular hatch, anyway. I mean, that hatch, probably not as important as the other hatch, because it's not directly over site. This is why, like they electrified the vault hatch before, which is probably about equal in importance as that one, so I don't know. Oh dear. Oh dear, there's a smoke here. Sledge thought better of it. Yana's utility getting used. I've never seen it done. Twitch just to get rid of the clear out the setup on the blue stairs. Which means if Shaiko can headshot with a grenade again, that would be fantastic.
Man, that was a 1 in a million shot.
I don't think it was. I think it's entirely talent. You know exactly where the guy is, and you know how to cook your grenade. Repeat that.
Oh, there's that, yeah.
He's falling back now. Except Jaeger.
They have their diffuser carrier in the same window.
Yeah, Breedy. Probably going to drop. Or is he going to drop?
He's okay.
Oh, he has to get all the hatches. Yeah, Savannah.
Yeah.
Still got a minute. Twelve and 6. I thought Shaiko wasn't playing great, but 12 and 6 isn't bad.
Indeed.
They've rotated into server. Really just have been done a lap of the map opening hatches. Look at Thatcher, I've noticed it. See, if you don't need to go through the corridor, do you really need that hatch?
Yeah.
And they've got time.
Oh,
It is planting. Everyone's
Shaiko's
dying.
dead.
You did kill Foxy first. It was down 1 versus 3.
Yeah. With the diffuser already down.
Saved his
2
power.
versus 1. Oh, 2 and 2.
Winnable. Yeah, that. Yep, that hatch sucks. Now it's just Capkin.
Can he?
Yep.
No. I was gonna say, can he do anything with 14 seconds left?
That's a BDS one. I think the thing to take away from this one, the thing that BDS did especially well, was they set up for an execute on almost every site where every member was attacking from a different entry point.
Yep.
And I mean, it worked for them. Did they lose an attack? They lost the first attack with the Monty, right?
Mm.
That was more. I mean, the C4 was good. Was it lucky? I don't know. But, yeah, that's my takeaway. What do you think?
Right there in the same boat.
This gremlin.
They set it up, then they knocked it down.
That's even the last round. Like they didn't actually start their execute until the last 13 seconds.
Yeah.
They got it done. Good stuff. But that'll be the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed that, leave us a rating, give us a subscribe, and if there's a particular VOD you want us to review, stick a link in the comments, and we will.
We shall eventually do it.
Yes, we will see you in the future.